This is Padmate's premium true wireless earbuds packed with killer hybrid ANC, low latency gaming mode and wireless charging. We are talking about serious premium features grade right here. Currently, Pamu Slider 2 has an early bird price of $79 USD. Links can be found in the video description and the first pinned comment. The Pamu Slider 2 comes in 3 different colors, black, green and white. The black is more of a very dark blue tone like you are seeing right here. Its rectangle shaped design, which is refreshing to look at because most of the recent earbuds that I review have the pebble shape or oval shape design. You know, having something unique design like this helps you to stand out from the norms. Now aside from that, the case is purely matte finish with the LED strip right here, one of the longest, and I like it, as well as the Type-C on the top and the Pamu shining logo right here with this circle texture right here that is very nice to fidget around if you are bored. Now aside from that, the case opens easily thanks to the grip right here with one finger movement. Plenty of space to remove the earbuds out of the case like so. So let's talk about the earbuds right here. Looking at a close-up right here from at a side profile already, this is a low profile earbud, so it don't look like magical beans growing out of your ears. Aside from that, it's mostly matte finish right here with the Pamu logo right here that acts as a touch sensor. Now when it comes to the touch sensor, typically earbuds have the multi-tap feature and hold. This earbud has multi-tap, hold and more importantly the slide feature right here. So there's more functions with less human error when it comes to using the touch sensor right here. Now using a slide, you cannot use it from the middle and slide down or slide up. You have to use it from ultra up to ultra down to ultra up to make it work. So aside from that, you can see here there's a black dot. This is the microphone. There's another black dot right here, microphone, and another black dot right here, which is the microphone that helps with the ANC. Aside from that, there's also this black dot right here. This is the wear detect sensor, where it auto plays once you put it back into your ears or auto pause media when you take it out of the ears. Each earbud right here is IPX4 water resistant, so you can use it for gym, running, and a light soap, clean water helps to clean it, you're good to go. Each earbuds right here weighs 5.5 grams each. With the charging case right here, it weighs a total of 65 grams. I like that sound effect. Now the charging case right here has one of the best feature right here. This LED status bar is the biggest and the easiest to see compared to any other brand, and more importantly, this case accepts wireless charging. So I have one of my new superchargers right here. I'm going to place it on top, not touching it. It's activated wirelessly, and whether you charge wirelessly or in cable mode, look at that LED. It's blinking long, very long. I like it. I wish more brands follow such features. The package comes included with a very short Type-C to Type-A charging cable. I wish it was decently length. Aside from that, 4 extra pairs of ear tip sizes for your convenience, and very rarely, a soft carrying pouch for the charging case. No brands are doing it at the moment, but Pamu say, hey, they're going to include this. That's a good idea, so I can just, protect its exterior right here that is beautifully, nicely done. Put it in the pouch to extra protect it. Not a bad idea. Thanks, Pamu. If you lose your manual in the future, you can play back this video, pause to this part right here, and you can check out all the manual controls that you can do on the earbuds itself. Onto the Pamu app. This has to be one of the most user-friendly companion app for any earbuds in the market because it has only one page view for all your critical settings. Here you can see what earbuds are connected, the battery life, the unpair button, and the ANC mode right here. Now the ANC mode has mode A and B, with the only difference is mode B enables the ANC off toggle, which I prefer. Now let's say if you're doing running, cycling, or any high mobility movement, oftentimes you realize noise cancelling is not effective as you hear some of the wind whooshingness, boom 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 sound effect. You can reduce that with the wind noise reduction right here. I tried during running. It does eliminate a little bit, it helps a little bit, not fully effective, but I wouldn't mind turning it on. Aside from that, you have your advanced settings like your EQ settings and your game mode. Now the game mode right here has the low latency mode and ultra low latency mode, which I will do in the later part of the video, a detailed comparison between both type of modes. Aside from that, you have your vocal enhancement. Basically, It aids with the audio pass-through or transparency mode when you're having conversation with people. Here there is two settings. The low gear is basically low grade. It helps to boost the audio on top of the transparency mode by a little bit. I find it to be a little bit more natural sounding. It's good for a distance between 1 to 2 meters away when you're talking to someone, like ordering a food over the counter. That works fine. The high grade right here, it bumps up the sensitivity of the microphone significantly. I find it to be a little bit sharp sounding and not my preferred taste. I prefer transparency mode with low gear. Now aside from that, you have this in-ear induction right here. Basically, this is the wear-on sensor on the ear tips right here that I showed earlier. So that one is basically when you put the earbuds into your ears, it plays the media, vice versa when you're taking out. So I toggle it. Aside from that, you have your firmware update as well as your help tutorial. Then you have your personal settings right here. Now the personal setting is basically how you can customize the touch control. Now the touch control to customization you cannot touch, which is the one tap. The one tap helps you to play, pause your media and answer a call. Aside from that, you can also slide from bottom to top to increase the volume as you're seeing right here on the rocker. Or you slide down to reduce the volume accordingly. The only thing you can change is the double click and the press to hold function for the left and right earbuds. On to noise cancelling. Each earbuds right here have 3 microphones that detects the noise inside and outside of the ears for noise cancelling feature and better phone call experience. It has 3 modes: ANC mode, transparency mode, and wind reduction mode. Now, the noise cancelling range on this Pamu Slide 2 is 42 decibels, which is much higher than most premium brands in the market that's limited themselves to 35 decibel range. But there's a little catch right here. Now when it comes to the low frequency noises such as urban environment, road traffic, air condition, it's eliminated well or fully often at times. When it comes to high frequency noises such as high pitched electricals, birds chirping, train tracks, even sometimes airplane, there's sharp sound, I would say it is reduced significantly. I feel that the Sony LinkBuds S that I reviewed earlier is a little bit more cleaner at high speed, softens and dampens well. The Pamu does it in an aggressive way. It does the job well, but you know, a little bit more fine-tuning to make it sound softer would be welcoming. Now, aside from that, the Pamu Slide 2 right here has a little bit of the eardrum pressure. It can be felt slightly right there. It uses Bluetooth 5.2 for connectivity. There's a low latency mode that brings down the audio latency down to 80 milliseconds with some minor audio quality trade-off. Aside from that, there's also the ultra low latency mode that has the speedier connectivity. The test is coming out shortly, be patient. But more audio quality experience is trade-off. Do note with faster latency mode, the battery also drains quickly as well. This will be a Bluetooth lag test using just a pen. What I'm going to do is double click it upon firing backwards. That would be how much the lag will be presented in this Bluetooth device. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. And if you're not sure whether there's some lag, no worries, I'll leave some words on the bottom of this video to tell you how much lag there is. So let's start the test. On to microphone test. Currently what you're listening to is my typical YouTube setup. I'll be using the Moment app on the iPhone 13 Pro Max set with the highest bit depth and bit rate, so you get the maximum juice out of it. So let's jump into it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow, she sells seashells on the seashore. This is how I sound like with the earbuds on my ears. I'll let some comments down below in the video right here to let you know my opinion. But this is how the microphone sounds like. Back to the main review. When it comes to charging the earbuds in pair, empty to full, it takes roughly just under 1.5 hours to do so. Charging the case in Type-C connection would take 1.5 hours, whereas in wireless mode it takes a little bit more at 2 hours. The earbuds in pair should give a rated of 6.5 hours of playback, with the case providing additional 19.5 hours to have a total of 26 hours of rated battery life. Our test is based on the iPhone 13 Pro Max at the 4th volume bar. We got a total of 22 hours and 50 minutes with ANC turned on. With ANC turned off, we got a total of 23 hours and 45 minutes. Not too bad. The earbud supports AAC and SBC codec. It uses a 10mm dynamic driver. Our test is based on the iPhone 13 Pro Max with low latency turned off for the richer audio experience, EQ set to normal, and listening around the 6 to 7 volume mark. The bass packs good amount of power with a smooth bass drag, with the bass vibration feels a little bit more relaxed or low energy, and it ended abruptly or quickly for my taste. The good news is it does not eat into the mids or highs. There's a clear separation between the range. The mids or the vocals do sound crystal clear, but more shine is preferred. So aside from that, I realized that the bass is not overpowering the vocals, so it's a plus point right there. When it comes to the highs or the instrumentals, it's a mix of the crystal clear type and the warm sounding tone. It doesn't feel muddy, just nice. The highs and bass is somewhat balanced in terms of audible level wise. Now if you enable the normal EQ change back to pop, definitely the graph will change from a relaxed U shape to a sharp V shape. The bass is boosted well, the highs is tuned well with a little bit more separation than the bass. So something to note right there, you do need to play a little bit of EQ settings in the app. So here's a summary. The ANC mode is on par with premium brands with overall better features and better pricing, especially with the early bird discounts. Purchase links can be found in the video description and the first pinned comment, so chill about that. Aside from that, the battery life is good for long sessions, like for example, if you're out in the gym for 2 to 3 hours, you're streaming YouTube, music playback, it can last a long time. Just a side note, in gaming mode, when you enable low latency mode and ultra low latency mode, the battery drops between 1 to 2 hours more. Now when it comes to the low and ultra low latency mode, it's great for gamers and it's backed with ANC, so you can practically game anywhere. So this earbuds right here has multi-usage. You can use it for leisure, for sports, for gaming, and wherever you can take it or use it. Would I recommend the Slide 2? Definitely. For its price, its feature, and its overall performance, I'm very pleased to conclude that this is one of my top earbuds that I've reviewed so far in 2022. Again, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel so we can get more content and products for you guys to check it out. Till then, I hope to see you guys in the next Pamu video because this is an amazing product. Till then, see you guys in the next one.